We could have gone into second place, even if it's just for 24 hours. Instead, by the time the weekend fixtures will be completed, we'll be around 7th or 8th position. It's frustrating. We lost control for 5 minutes of that second half, 5 minutes, and because of that, we conceded 2 goals. And it's frustrating. It really is frustrating. The reason why is because if you look at our performance against Liverpool, you look at our performance against Sunderland, if you look at our performance against Brighton, 60 minutes of Brighton, we were really good. And where was that same team against Forest? I don't think they were there. It was a lackluster performance. We were slow to every ball. We didn't win the duels. And that's where you win that game. Yeah, I understand we had a new manager bounce, and obviously we had a really poor game against Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest did. So we had to come out and make a point. However, that being said, I felt like that game was there for us to win. In regards to the lineup, I felt like Ruben Amorim picked the right team. He put exactly the same team which played against Brighton, and we were winning 3-0 against Brighton in the first 60 minutes. He made the changes after that. So it was refreshing. It was nice to see. But what was frustrating was he didn't make the changes where he needed to. And Ruben loves making changes. We all know this. But when Šeško's having such a poor game, which he did, he's a young player. He will have poor games. But his first touch was all over the show. His shooting wasn't up to scratch. He wasn't in sync with the players. It was off the ball. So we've got players like Xerxes, Mount, Kobe on the bench. Why has he not brought them players in? Yeah, someone might say we're not like replacements. Yeah, we could have put Cunha up top. We could have put Mbeumo up top. We could have done something to adapt the team, but he didn't. There's other players who didn't play well as well. I think Bruno had a quiet game. Yeah, I know he got the assist for the goal for Casemiro. However, I felt like we needed a goal and he wasn't really there to be seen. That might be because of his positioning, where he plays, but I felt like he was practically non-existent. Ahmad, I know he got the goal for the game. However, the amount of times he lost the ball, it was frustrating. I'm a bit worried about Ahmad because I feel like there's a bit of an attitude about him that he's believing in his own hype. Again, I really like the lad, so I'm hoping this isn't the case. But I just feel like he's got this attitude about him that he's better than what he is. I'm not saying he won't get there, but I just don't like to see that about him. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping he'll knuckle down. I'm hoping he'll change. But it wasn't nice to see. A couple of players who did do well, De Ligt and Shaw, they were front-footed, they were aggressive, they won practically everything that was coming in their way. So there was 2 good performances from them too. This is the type of season I see us having. I see us having 2 steps forward, 3 steps forward, and 1 step backwards. I see that happening a lot. Let's just hope that it's a lot of step forwards and step backwards. Let's hope that anyway. On another note, how good was Elliot Anderson yesterday? I felt he was immense. He was all over the show. He was defended. He put pink balls over left, right and centre. I felt like he had such a strong performance. If we can do something to get him in the January or even in the summer, it doesn't matter when, that'll be a really shrewd signing from us. Let me know what you guys think in the comments anyway.